Hello, my name's Natasha. Today we're going to do a Vinyasa power flow, a little bit of a fiery flow, and it's going to be funky. So we're going to practice some funky pinchas or just prep work and maybe a baby crow in there. As always, listen to your body, take modifications when needed, take a child's pose if you need, power up your flow or go a little quicker than me, anything you need to do to make this your practice. I'm going to offer tons of suggestions, and that's just what they are. So you take what works, have fun with it, stay playful, keep smiling. No judgment, just enjoy what is in this moment. Let's get started. Let's come to a comfortable seat, whatever that is in your body. If your hips are tight, maybe you prop yourself up onto a block or a blanket. And just start to settle, so maybe some rocking side to side. Starting to find some length and space in the spine. So as you draw the sits bones down, we lift the crown of the head in opposition. We draw the navel in, pull the front ribs inward. And then maybe even grab on to help us find that extra space. Circle the shoulders a couple of times each way. Before we settle into stillness, let's stir a little bit. A few big circles to the right. And then reverse. A few big circles. Like you're thinking of cat and cow, heart forward, heart back. Good. And then just side to side. Rock. Maybe bring the head along. And forward and back. Inhaling. Exhaling, coming into center. So let's just ground down, bring our palms upward, taking in this moment, the eyes to close, the face to soften, the forehead, the eyebrows, the jaw, the tongue. Without changing the breath, just become a quiet observer on the thoughts that are going through your mind, on the breath that's moving through your body. Is it shallow? Can we perhaps start to deepen the breath? As you inhale, pulling that air all the way down into the belly. And as you exhale out of the mouth here, imagine stale air, any stress, judgment, anxiety, anything negative is leaving. And we start to feel lighter and more grounded. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely till our lungs are completely emptied. Inhale. Perhaps holding a moment at the top of the breath. And then exhale completely. And then holding a moment at the bottom of your breath as you start to feel the core activate to push the air out. So continue these deep breaths and just know that breathing is the best way to calm our nervous system, to calm any stress that's going on in the body. We can always come back to our breath and allow the breath to lead our practice. One more deep inhalation and exhale. And perhaps you start to take a Ujjayi pranayama breath, and that's all done through the nose to keep that internal fire and heat in the body. And it also gives you this audible sound to keep you very focused and very present. Again, allowing the breath to guide the practice and listening for it. While we're here, we'll float the eyes open and just start to press the palms forward as if you were doing a plank in the imaginary wall in front of you. Push the shoulders forward in protraction, scoop the belly in. Feel the sides of the back, your anterior serratus muscles as you push. And then pull the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, kind of puff the heart forward, feeling the rhomboids, middle of the back, activating as you pull the shoulder blades towards one another. And we're going to push, protraction, exhale either through the mouth or the nose. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, slide them down towards each other. One more time, push and pull. Circle the wrists one way, you can make fists. Circle the wrists the other way. Good, we're gonna push the fists down and then put a little weight on the top of the hand. Ooh, flex the palms up. Fists push down. Curl those fingers towards you. Ooh, very deep, intense stretch. And then fingers reach for sky. One more time. Top of the fist down. See if you can keep that fist. Good. And then flex. Open up. Take a side stretch. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, side bend. Roll the shoulder down and then see if you have space to stack. Inhale, twist down. Exhale, open up the heart, shine the shoulders to stack, heart up, gaze up, switch sides. Inhale, big lift. Exhale, start to side bend. Bottom hand is wherever it's comfortable, maybe even down on the forearm. Start to roll the shoulder down and sweep it on up. So you could bend to the forearm and then straighten and stack. One more time, inhale. And exhale, can we create a little more space, opening up the shoulder, gazing towards the sky. Come on out of that. Let's crawl our fingertips behind the body. Good, and we'll start to shine the heart forward. Squeeze shoulder blades together. If it feels safe, drop the head back. Send that tailbone back, heart forward, making a C, arch spine, and then make a C in front of the body, catting the back, rounding. So start to pull the knees in opposition. So now we're actively externally rotating the hips and trying to lean, lean, lean. Reach back, shine the heart forward. If it feels good, maybe try to sweep the hips up and down a few times. And then reach forward, create that Z and start to swing those legs out. Tapping the toes, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap low, middle, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Those knees are going to open and close like a butterfly, thinking abductors, and then in adductors, inner thighs, 4, 3, shine the heart up, 2, keeping it modified, nice modified boat pose, Savasana, and then start to twist the knees, 45 degrees, come back, 45, come back, twist, that lower half of the body twists, and we draw it center, 4, exhale, 3, exhale, 2, twist, come back, and 1, twist, come back. Start to pull the feet in, and see if you can lift your butt. Maybe you need a little momentum, and then get this nice stretch on the ankles, hip flexors, good, just kind of rocking forward and back. See if that works for you to float from half boat, maybe full boat, feet down, shift your weight forward, half chair, good, low boat or high, and then shift. You could even grab the ankles, and if you need your hands to assist you, that's okay. Start to engage the quads, pull the belly in, send the tailbone back, start to lift the heart upward, draw the shoulders back, have your seat. Last time, inhale, squeeze the arms forward, and then exhale, Malasana, half chair, wide stance, and then half fold, dipping into the toes, crown of the head forward, draw the navel in and up, squeeze the shoulders back, engage the triceps. Soften the knees, wrap your hands around your elbows. Can we connect belly to thighs? Nice long spine, gaze right at the mat or slightly ahead, and then charge. Maybe tiptoes. Grab your elbows overhead, bend, compress thighs to belly, sink, and power. Engage the core for balance here. Ooh! And then one more time, grab overhead, thighs to belly, compress, 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 drop the head, lift the tailbone, shake the head, and then start to sway the arms, the shoulders, side to side, upper back, swaying, vigorous or subtle, circling, or keeping it
mostly steady. Just see what feels good in your body. Again, these are all just kind of recommendations. You go ahead and groove and find your flow, what feels good. Maybe you're really twisting along the side, peeking out in front of you, and then come back to center. Start to activate the core like you're doing a cat back, and then soften. Cat, soften. Core pulls up, round the back, soften. One more time, curl, release. Good, start to work on engaging the quads, that opposition of the hamstrings, to find a little more space in the hamstrings. Bend and straighten here. Good, and if you can, we'll open the toes, sit down in Malasana, and then bring the toes forward, forward fold. Malasana, forward fold. Inhale, exhale. Stay here. Soften the knees and ragdoll up, stacking the vertebrae, the shoulders, and the head. Bring those palms forward, come to the top of the mat, spread the fingers, spread the toes, anchor down all 10 toes. Start to gently tuck the tailbone under, a little pelvic tilt, pull the ribs in, the belly in, shoulders back and down. Gaze steady or eyes closed, quads are active, kneecaps rising. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms stretch up. Can we bring the palms to touch and then gaze upward? If this feels safe, let's take a gentle back bend, shining the heart up, taking the arms back. Cactus the elbows, pry the heart open, come back, tuck. Pry the heart open. Maybe deepening your back bend if it feels good. This time we'll forward fold all the way down, Uttanasana, forward bend. Shake out that head, halfway lift, re-expand through the heart, engaging the back muscles. So maybe you're up here. If you're quite flexible, you might be down. Bend the knees, bring the palms down all the way to the mat. We're going to start with these little abductor moves. Fire hydrant. It might be very low. You could be on fingertips, and the knees can be bent as much as you need to. So firing those abductor muscles, outer thigh, maybe growing bigger and bigger each one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight into the hands, shift into the feet, toes up, into the hands. Even if the knees are bent, are we spreading our fingers, starting to bear weight in the hands for the first time? Can we elevate the shoulders by pushing them down? And back one more time, push down, and then walk backwards, finding high plank. Scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone under, press the shoulders down, away from the ears. Nice long neck and spine, neutral gaze. Take a deep breath in, and an exhale. We're gonna pop into hovering tabletop, plank, hover, plank. Just 2 more. Spread your fingers, grip the mat, index finger forward, elbow creases wrap forward, and sink. Child's pose. Deep breath into the back body. Big sigh out, soften the elbows. Come on to all fours. Again, index finger forward, elbow crease wraps. Inhale, send the heart forward, send the tailbone high. Exhale, roll the shoulders down, pull the belly in. Feel your pelvis tucking as well. So it's a complete movement. Inhale, lift head, chest, and tailbone, shoulders. Roll them back. Roll them forward. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, draw the belly in, push the shoulders down, puffing up through the back of the heart. So it's a really big active movement, waking up the core. Good, and stretching the back. Exhale, push, 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 push. Can we push so hard that we float up to kneeling? Inhale the arms up. Again, cactus, just a gentle top of your camel, nothing crazy. And then round and arch. And hip hinge as you round and arch. One more time. Take a hip hinge, feel the quads and the core firing to hold. And then a camel ustrasana, heart opens. Bring the hands back down. This time, any movements that feel good in your body. I like to do these sideways barrel circles. Shimmy, wag your tail, shake from side to side. Good, and come into neutral spine. So we take out the arch or the curl and we really start to draw the belly in. Spinal balance, right foot out, left arm in opposition. Protract the right shoulder, push down, scoop the belly in, try to take the arch out by pulling those bottom ribs in. Let's take a tuck, tap your nose to your knee, and send it out. And then an abduct, we're gonna go sideways and back. So we'll tuck, and then we'll take arm and leg to the side, hold it up, and back. One more time, nice tight tuck, compression, send it out, and then big lift, hold it there, lift, 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 set the right foot down, lift up, side bend, gate pose, roll the shoulders to stack, gentle modified side plank, again stacking shoulders. Inhale, flow, exhale. Option to lift the bottom knee. One more time. Side bend, gate pose, exhale, side plank. Maybe we power up and come back down. Good, so from here we'll just sweep that leg back. Take a breath in child's pose. Let it out. Other side. Left foot, right arm. Press the left shoulder down. Pull the ribs in. Squeeze the belly up, and here we go. Inhale, knee to nose. Send it out. Abduct, high. Send it back. Inhale, round the spine, knee to nose. Exhale, long body. Open it up. Hold it high. Send it back. One more time. Inhale, compression. Hold that knee to nose. Exhale, hold it up. Push the shoulder down. Lift the leg as high as you can. Float it down. Lift up through your kneeling side body stretch. Gate pose. Counter or stack the shoulders. Take a breath. Gaze up. And all the way down. Little modified side plank. Sweep it up. And over. Maybe you start to push down through the shoulder and sweep the bottom knee up. One more time. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, side plank. Maybe you lift and we come down. And we come all the way back up. Bring the knees together and the hands down. Tuck your toes under. We're going to set our hips back over our heels and peel the pinky toe out. So feeling this fire and deep stretch into the feet. Inhale the arms up and start to blink the fingers. All right, so we have a lot going on with our fingers, our forearms, and even our feet. Hold it here. Push the shoulders up so your biceps are touching your ears. They're elevated and you're drawing the belly in. Start to lean back, and then just very optional, maybe you reach onto the feet and you come back through and you blink. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you land on the heels or your bottom and come back in. Good. This time we're going to circle the shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, reverse big circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Hands down, jump back. You could take those toes and give them a nice stretch in opposition. Maybe even try to balance on both set of toes. And then come back. Pedal, one knee bending. So we're going to spread those fingers wide, grip into the earth with all 10 fingers. As if you were trying to push your mat forward, can we draw your chest closer to your toes? And the knees can be bent. The heels don't have to land. We'll just gently work on that. Trying to find a little bit more strength through the sides of the body. A little more flexibility through the hamstrings. Can we twist our bottom knee, tuck it under, come back, twist inside knee, come back, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Widen your dog to the edges of the mat, and then we're going to tap one knee down, come up. So pick up the heel, tap it down, feel your obliques fire, come down. So you're going to hover, come back, hover, and then for fun you could bounce this. Hover, and the knees and the toes turn in the direction you're going. We'll do 4 more. 4,
3, 2, 1. Down dog. Nice work. We're going to walk into a short down dog. Soften the knees. And can you lift to half fold? Come back. Lift. Try it. It's fun. A lot of core, back body strength. Lift. Float back. Lift the arms over the head. Jump back. Downward facing dog. Good. Rolling the spine. Spinal rolls. Roll forward to plank. Gaze forward. And then lift the tailbone. Think of cat back forward. Cow back. Rolling. You can bend the knees. You can keep them straight. See what feels good on the spine. What gives you the most movement. Let's take the knees down. Child's pose. Relax for a couple of breaths. Shimmy the hips from side to side. Maybe you take a sip of water. Still just warming up. Good. And then here might be a nice moment to counter the wrists, flipping the palms upside down, putting a little bit of weight onto the top of the hands, and wiggling the fingers. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. All right. Press back down. We're going to take the right leg up, and then we're going to tuck the knee into the nose. We're going to take the heel, flex it, and see if we can find a down dog pigeon. Rolling that right knee out to the side from externally rotating the hip. All right, so tuck, extend, tuck, pigeon. Tuck, extend, tuck, flex, cross, pigeon. You can bend and straighten a couple of times. See how your hip's feeling. We're going to take a side plank. Press the left shoulder down. Find a pigeon side plank and then bend, sit, straighten, sit, go as deep as you can. Maybe this movement's small in your body, maybe it's really big. You could even sit here. Gently press the knee open from the inner thigh and the hip. Should not bother your ankle or your knee. And then we're going to take an eagle shape, wrapping the top leg all the way around. Side plank. Nice. Extend the arm up, push it down, jump back, down dog and eagle. Let's come back to the pigeon shape. And can we hop forward and find figure 4? Can we make it there? Nice. Gently allowing that knee to open. Again, it all happens from the hip. External rotation. We're flexing the foot to protect the knee. And just see where you are in this moment. No force. Maybe little bounces here like you're doing figure 4 squats. 2 more. And 1. We're going to reach the hands down and just step forward into a lunge. So you wiggle the back toes, come onto fingertips, shine the heart forward. Bounce very subtly through low lunge to straight legs, pyramid stretch. Low lunge. Hip down, heart forward. Pigeon, maybe pyramid, maybe you step the hip forward, rotate the left hip forward, flex the front toes if you'd like. One more time, step back, heart shines through. And then straight leg pyramid. Take a breath here. We're going to float into a supported warrior 3 shape. All right, so we'll soften the right knee and start to lift. We're going to take a Shiva squat, like a single leg squat. Connect the knees, thread the foot through. Tap your heel, knees meet, stretch back. Good. Knees meet, tap your heel. Maybe you start to deepen to a pistol squat. Tap your knees, thread through, and float back. High lunge, crescent lunge. Straighten the back leg. Maybe you bend and straighten just to find a little more space now in the hip flexors. So bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Shine the heart proudly up. Maybe start to take a gentle back bend if it feels good. Definitely challenges the balance. Cactus the elbows. Come all the way down through a vinyasa. So we haven't done any chaturangas yet. Let's start slow. Slip back to plank, knees, chest, chin. Up, high plank. Knees, chest, chin.
up, high plank. Knees, chest, chin, hold, low plank, hold in here, pull the belly in, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Release it down. Belly to the earth. Again, starting in little increments, roll the shoulders back and down. Find your cobra. Inhale, peel the heart up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Find the place that you can maintain and lift those arms. Back extensors on, squeeze shoulder blades together. Float legs up. 3, 2, 1. Can we press a little higher? Can we take our legs off the mat? Shine the heart forward, roll the shoulders back and down. Send the heart up, the gaze up, or neutral, gaze ahead. Think of rolling, again, the heels up towards the sky. You can turn the glutes on as you swing the hips and belly forward. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Shake out the neck, take some nice deep breaths, maybe even a lion's breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the face and mouth and tongue. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open everything wide. Left leg up. Knee to nose. Flex the foot. Cross the ankle. Down dog pigeon. Knee to nose. Tuck tight. Down dog split. Knee to nose. Flex. Cross the ankle. Find your pigeon down dog. Move through a little bit. Maybe you bend and straighten. One more time like that. Kick it back. Tap your nose. Flex. Cross the ankle. Shifting into side plank with pigeon. Woo. Good. And then start to just bend the knee, drop the hip, and lift. So move through your range. It's going to look different in everybody. I actually have very tight hips. You might be able to get that knee a lot more to the side than me. Hold it down. Sit. Gently give it a little assist. No force. Breathe. Good. Come on back. We'll take our eagle wrap. Cross a little deeper. Maybe you get that double hook. We stretch, push the shoulder down, pull the belly in, stack, lift, float down, hop it, knee to nose, and then come back to your pigeon. We're going to jump forward to figure 4. See how that works for you. Just switch into the heels. Open the knee, lift, and lower. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Can we deepen that hip stretch? Feel everything activate. Hold it. Good. Bring the hands down. Send the foot back. Supported warrior 3. Hips are square and neutral. Soften the standing knee. Bring the knees to meet. Thread the heel through. Heart lifts. Come back. Bring it back. Knees meet. Kick forward. Maybe challenge that squat a little deeper each time. Bring it back. You can support or float. And then last one, we could try to go a little deeper. Woo! Pull it in. This time we step all the way back to a low lunge. Shine the heart forward. Allow the hip to melt and create space through the hip flexor. Psoas here. And then straighten. Tap your knee to your nose. And step back. Heart shines up. Step forward. Pyramid. Left hip forward, right hip back. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Pull the shoulders back. Shine the heart forward. Power up that back leg. Straight knee. Heels back. And then lift. Flex that front toes if you have the capacity. That flexibility in the front hamstring, in the calf. Notice where that changes, and then step back, sweep up. High lunge, proud heart, and maybe you bend and straighten a few times, creating that space in the quad and hip. Maybe you challenge your balance with the back bend. Oh, my legs are burning. Inhale and exhale. Your vinyasa this time, high to low, upward facing, downward facing. All right, we're gonna power up our flow just a bit. I'll give you some fun options. So let's take it to plank, chaturanga, upward facing. Can we go back to chaturanga? Jump. Upward facing. Shine the heart through. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breathe. Feel free to rest here. I'm going to give you one more fun option. I saw in my friend Laura's class. Come back. Right leg lifts. When you go down to chaturanga, you jump, switch. Press it up. Good. Jump, switch. Push it up. Chaturanga. Ooh. High plank. Chaturanga, jump. Push it up. Chaturanga, jump. Upward facing and child's pose. Elbows come down, hands behind the head. Circle the wrists. Calm that heart and body with nice deep breaths. Might be a good place to towel off if you're sweating. Grab some water if you need it. I'm going to start with our flowing. Downward facing dog, tuck the toes, press the hands back, shake the head, bend the knees, start to power up the bounce to a little tuck. Knees touch chest. Even if you're down low, it's okay. Ears might look like this. Bring the knees to the chest. Ooh, you get too much power. See if you can re-tuck the hips and pelvis forward and sink. Right leg up. Knee to nose, step through. Warrior one. Walk the feet out to the distance you need to keep the hips square. So whether that's narrow or a few inches wider, up to you. Rotate that left hip forward and lift. Shoulders stack over hips. We work on that left hip forward, right hip back, pulling the ribs and belly in. Strong, powerful flow. Bend the knee, ground down through that left pinky toe. We're gonna turn all the way to the back of the mat for warrior three. It's gonna spin and fly, all right? Take a moment here, take half moon. You either float into half moon or you have the hands down for support. Depending on your flexibility, you could also use a block. Take a moment here, and then you might take it into sugar cane. I'm all over the place right now. I'm gonna reset, grab on, and kick up. Shining the heart open, stacking the shoulders and the hips, finding that range of motion that feels like your edge. You feel the stretch, but you can still breathe. Let that foot float out. We're gonna come into warrior two briefly. Straighten out, reverse triangle. Heart proud, shoulder open, side angle, bend the knee, reach over, activate, shoulders lift. Nice. Can we bring the right hand behind the back? Maybe sweep the left arm under. See if a bind's available, no force. Reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the knee for a breath. Heart proud. Hand reaches back or wraps. Straighten out the legs and arms. Send the hips back. Reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Pull the belly and ribs in. Peel the right hip open. Stack everything. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. See if you can activate both arms in opposition. And then open up to goddess. Woo. So we're going to lower down in goddess. And then we're going to turn the toes and fold. Open the toes, goddess, turn the toes inward, half fold, one more time like that, goddess, and fold all the way down. Shake out that head, maybe sway the body from side to side, little figure eights. Halfway lift, your opportunity to play on the in a headstand if that's in your practice, maybe a crow pose. I'll leave this up to you. Press the shoulders down. I have tutorials for all of the above, whatever you're looking for. Pincha, headstand, handstand, crow, knees tuck in, press it up, knees tuck in. One more time if you feel steady. Tuck, and then we'll go back to our straddle, legs wide, land. Come halfway up. We're gonna turn back to the top of our mat and twist your lunge. Low. Open up, pull the belly in, and then both arms to the inside for a lizard lunge. You can release the back knee and work on, again, the rotation of the hip here. You could lower to the forearms, swinging the knee in and open, rolling to that edge of the foot. Good. And then maybe we reach back and get this really deep quad hip flexor stretch. Bend the knee, see if that foot's there. If it's not, maybe you come onto the hand and try there. And if it's not, no worries. Roll the heart open, kick back, hug in, kick back, release. Nice work. Come onto the hands. Your vinyasa. Push the shoulders down and you flow. Maybe you take that extra chaturanga. Elbows in, heart gaze forward, upward facing, downward facing. Power up your jumps. Bounce. When you're ready, we're going to try to float forward to the top of the mat. Flip the palms back. Halfway lift can be bent knee, and then flush it out. Root and rise all the way up. Utkatasana. Send the hips back. Balancing chair. Peel the heels up. Toe stand. Balancing chair. Lower the heels. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale your flow. 2 deep breaths. Left leg lifts high. Bend the knee. Tap your nose. Look forward. Step forward. Find your warrior one. Square the hips forward. Bend deeply into the front knee. Power up that back leg. So we roll the right hip forward. We plant and ground down through that pinky toe. And we find our space, little micro movements with our breath. Never staying stagnant in the pose, exploring subtleties of breath and flexibility and engagement all the way to the back of your mat. Fly. Warrior 3. Any arm variation. Open up into half moon. Peel the left hip up. Maybe you come down to the ground. Keep rolling the shoulders and hips to stack. Flex out the back toe. And perhaps changing the shape to sugar cane. Take a breath. And slowly release it down, finding your warrior 2 shape. Hips are open, arms pull in opposition. We're grounding down through the whole foot, all 10 toes. Peel that right knee open. Straighten, reverse your triangle shape. Reach back, take a breath. Active side angle, both arms stretch over. Bend the knee. Peel the heart open. Perhaps taking a bind, the hand that wraps, grabs on. We peel the shoulders to stack. We breathe. Keep the bent front knee. Reverse warrior, proud warrior. And then we get to straighten for Trikonasana. Ooh. Open up, send the hips back, reach, reach, reach. Cartwheel down. Maybe you're up here. Maybe you're staying active today. Or we find our shape. Gently tuck the tailbone to peel the left hip up. Take a breath. Pull the belly in. From triangle, open up to goddess. So we'll sit a little deeper and we'll do that same flow. Toes in, hips back, straight spine. open, fold. So the heels are subtly opening and the toes curl in. Last one, inhale, open, sit deep. Exhale, fold, take it down. Shake, shimmy, explore, maybe adding a twist. Maybe an inversion. I'll let you go. And we'll find ourselves to the front of the mat. A twisting lunge. Push the right shoulder down, hug the knee inward, stack the shoulders, power up that back leg, take a breath. And exhale, hands to the inside, wiggle that foot wide, back knee can melt. We can come down to forearms, open and closing the knee. We peel that foot open and we step on it and we explore our shapes. One side might feel really different than the other. Find your breath. No judgment on the body. Just exploring shapes. They're not good or bad. Release. Come back in. Power up the arms. Shoulders protract. Leg slips back. Your flow. Exhale, down dog. All right. Maybe you pause and take a moment. We're going to go into some funky flowing arms. So we're going to start by lowering the forearms as a unit and then pressing back up. See if that's available to you. If it's not, you're gonna drop, drop, lift, lift. Either way, hold it here. Come down to the knees and then we'll set up our funky arms. Right elbow is gonna come down like you're doing a forearm stand or forearm plank. Left hand is going to be right in line with the elbow. Spread your fingers. Your arm might start to turn in. That's okay. Find the place that feels safe in your body and then lift up to a funky down dog. We're going to walk the hips up. Can we bring our knee to armpit, shift our weight, and come back. Try that again. Walk forward. Lift the left knee. See if you can hug it into the armpit. Maybe we start to shift forward. Can you lift that other leg? It's okay if it's not happening. Shake out the head. Option 2, we might take a little standing split and try to kick. And we keep that front leg forward so we don't go over. And we lift the top leg up, stacking the hips. You could take stag legs, or maybe you don't catch a hold at all, and that's perfectly fine. Rest when you need it. It's a lot on the shoulders, so just take some moments to let that go. Maybe shrug the shoulders, open up the chest, squeeze shoulder blades, little rock, swing it out. All right, so while we're resting for the other side, let's take a little hip flow here. Open up to a little mini pigeon 90-90, and we're going to try to lift, swing the hips forward and back. 3, 2, 1. Stack your knees, roll them over, open back out. Take a moment, settle through the sit bones, external rotation, internal rotation, hips swing up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Scoop the belly in, stack the knees, and then roll over. This time a little bit bigger with your pigeon. See if you can do that without touching. Shine the heart up. Nice work. Maybe we take a pistol squat. Lift, swing that leg forward. Step on the right foot. Balance. Come back through. See if you can do this all without touching the ground. Come back to stack. Other way. Twist. Find your pigeon. Open up the heart. You might stay here. You might swing the leg through, step on the left foot, and see if you can lift. Come back, swing the foot back, pigeon, stack the knees, sweep back, all the way down, downward facing dog. All right, take your elbows down, lean forward, lean back, and up. Elbows down, lean into the forearms, push the shoulders down, come back, lift up, or drop, drop, lift, lift, drop, drop, lift. All right, just exploring the strength of the shoulders, prepping. Left forearm down, right hand back by the elbow. So we are in this alignment. If your hand's up here, it's not going to happen for you. So hand back by the elbow. Lift your hips and explore walking forward. Right knee into the armpit. Push the shoulders down. See if there's a float you could take. Step back. Crawl forward. Knee into the armpit. Can you lean forward? Step back. Before you fatigue too much, let's lift the right leg and see if we can do a couple little kicks. Maybe we get a hold. Be sure to push into the hand and the fingertip as much as the shoulder, the elbow. Good. When you're done, come on down and stretch it back. Circle out the wrists, circle out the shoulders, back and forward. I know it's a lot in the shoulders. We're going to try one more little pose, baby crow. Come into Malasana, hop onto the feet. All right, take a breath. Let's get the legs working a little bit to relax the upper body for a moment. We'll pick up one heel, pick up the other heel, drop, drop. Lift, lift, lower, lower, alternate. Woo. One more time. Let's take our mind off the shoulders. We can even touch our shoulders. Hold, lift, lower, lift, lower. 2, you got this. Ooh, 1, and lower. All right, forearms down. The hips can lift as high as you need them to. And we're gonna try to keep this connection just like you would do in Bakasana crow pose. We're gonna try to get our knees really high into our armpits. Protract the shoulders and plug the belly in and up with all effort, all right? See what happens. Elbows down, under the shoulders. Knees come in. We start to lean forward and push the shoulders down, squeeze the belly, hug the heels in. Rebreathing, hold, and release all the way to your bottom. Walk your feet forward, flex those toes. Give those legs a little shake. Shimmy the arms and shoulders. Inhale up, staff pose. Exhale your forward fold. Inhale, staff. Push the palms all the way back. Let's open up the chest. We've been protracting so much. Can we squeeze shoulder blades into retraction and lift? 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Flip halfway. Fingertips down, legs lift. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Float the arms forward. Boat high, boat low. Boat high, and lift. Exhale. Inhale, alternate. Both. Hold it up. Maybe grab those toes this time. Shine the heart through. Can we straddle? Change your grip to yogi's toe walk. Open up the heart, send the hips forward. Breathe, maybe bend the elbows, pull the legs a little closer. Without letting the legs fall, can we let go and hold? Low boat. Rock yourself. Balance. So this is gonna be different for everyone depending on how it feels on your neck and spine. We're gonna try to hit plow safely. Toes over. Balance. Toes over. Maybe they tap your wrists. And then we try to balance in any form of boat pose. Savasana to Halasana, plow, and lift. And then maybe you stay here. Make sure you have a little space between your chin and your chest and we are not moving the neck around. Do what works in your body. You can breathe here. You could bend the knees. We could take it up to a shoulder stand. I'm going to leave this all yogi's choice right here as we come to the end of class. A fun little option, you might try wiggling the hands into the low back and tapping your toes down to bridge, pull up, tap down, heart shines open. Just playing stag legs usually works better. And then the last one, we can stay in bridge. Maybe you release the hands into a bind, wiggle shoulders close together, puff through the heart. Good, feel the hip flexors and quads get a nice stretch. Breathe here. Release. Cactus the elbows out, wash the knees from side to side. Breathe deeply. Let's take fish pose. Mayurasana, walk the feet out, slip the elbows down, and then just work the elbows back under the shoulders. Head can drop. Pull the shoulders back and down. And lift again. We protracted so much in class. It's nice to squeeze the other way. Option for the legs to add a little more abdominals. Whatever feels good. You can even bring the top of the head down. When you're ready, tuck the chin. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Rock. You have the option for a wheel pose or one more bridge. Take a moment. See how you're feeling. Bring the fingertips backwards. Slowly roll in. All this hair. Slowly roll the hips up through bridge. A little bit of weight on the top of the head if you need to. And then press up. Strong shoulders, strong legs, heart towards the back of the mat. And then rock subtly, exploring the depth you can find through the shoulders. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you stay. You could lift legs. You can come out. Hug the knees into the chest. Give your knees a little kiss. And we'll twist. Knees to one side, look in opposition. Your shapes. You might go deep. You might grab the bottom leg, make a little pretzel twist. Both legs out, shoulders in opposition. One more time using the core to pick up the weight of the legs and go the other way. Deep breathing, find your shapes. Find ease. Find surrender. And then use your core to lift those legs back up. Arms up, waterfall, flow. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles. If there's any other poses your body is craving, go ahead and take this time to do them. Otherwise, you can set yourself up for Savasana. I'm going to try and be out of the sun. So finding the pose that's going to feel best for you. Maybe you elevate the feet today if you have some wall space or some kind of prop. Maybe it's just traditional corpse style, our feet open, our hands. I don't even know if you can see me, but that's okay. I'm going into corpse pose. Hands 45 degrees. Lift the head, lift the shoulders, and settle into your mat. Allow the fingers to curl, the knees and the feet to fall open to the sides of the mat. Feet are mat width. Hips are melting and softening. Belly is completely relaxed. And then check in with the face. We usually end up scrunching, frowning. See if you can take a moment to soften through the forehead, the eyebrows, the jaw, and the tongue.
Allow the belly to rise and fall. Allow the body to reap the benefits of all that hard work you put in today. Feel the gratitude your body is giving you for taking the time out to do something so healthy for your mind and your body. When we take the time to honor our bodies and work on ourselves, we have the energy and that feeling of gratitude and willingness to help others. We have a full cup that we can pour into others. If we don't take that time out for ourselves, how can we give more and more pieces of ourselves away? Please stay as long as you need. Might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe just 30 more seconds. I have this loud fire engine in the back and all kinds of noise, but hopefully you can tune out and find some quietness in your mind. Continue to follow the breath in relaxation, allowing your body again to just take in all that hard work, so we get to repair, restore the cells and muscles. So if you're ready, we'll start to move subtly. Big stretch into an I shape. Exhale, knees in. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Pick a side, roll over. Take your pose of comfort and security. Take some nice breaths into the back. And sigh. Again, maybe you stay a little longer or you crawl up with me. Come into a comfortable seat just like we began. Bring your palms to your heart. Fill up those lungs. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. Take your bow inward. Whatever you were able to accomplish, be proud, honor that. Know that there's always room for improvement, but there's no judgment there. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I'd love to hear how it went. If you were able to get up in a funky pincha today, maybe a baby crow. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this a thumbs up if you did make it to the end. I'll see you soon. Namaste.